evening and welcome to our NSCG main awards ceremony. As you know, things are a little different at the moment, but here at Stafford we were determined not to let a worldwide pandemic stop us from celebrating the success of our many talented students, apprentices and the fantastic employers that we work with. So tonight we have our first virtual ceremony and I hope you enjoy it. Of course, nothing can quite replace the atmosphere of us all celebrating together at the same venue, but we've tried to include many of the things that are traditions in our main celebration. For example, we still have the element of surprise, as tonight's students and employers know they've won an award but don't know which one yet. We still have a number of special guests joining us who have pre-recorded short videos, and we have musical interludes and college videos to share during the evening. We've tried to make the day a little special for all of the award winners by dropping a little celebration box at your doorstep earlier today. I hope the postal arrangements worked well and that you've saved some of the chocolates to keep you going through the night. Finally, our event has been live streamed on our Facebook channel, so if you happen to have a smart TV, don't forget you can watch us on the big screen and not just on a phone or laptop. Of course, if you're watching on a big TV screen, please remember the TV adds at least £10. Before we hear from our first special guest, I'd just like to say a little bit about the 1920 academic year. It was all going so very well. In the autumn term, we had our first full Ofsted inspection as a merged college and on the new Ofsted framework. And if you haven't already heard, it went spectacularly well for us. NSCG achieved outstanding in every single category, 9 in total. The first college in the country to achieve such an accolade. This is a good point to pay tribute to my brilliant and talented staff team who work so hard, not just for the Ofsted week, but day in, day out, always putting our students first. I'm sure everyone tonight would like to join me in acknowledging their efforts. How does the saying go? Pride comes before a fall. Our students were set to achieve the best results ever for our college, and the spring term saw students making great progress towards their final examinations. Unfortunately, the awful COVID-19 worldwide public health crisis has meant we have all had a very different and entirely unexpected finish to the 2020 academic year. And closing the college on March the 20th was one of the saddest days in my entire working career. I'll just say a little bit about what we've been doing during the lockdown period. We kept our Newcastle site open for a small number of our vulnerable learners, providing transport from Stafford to bring students together for this period. These students have formed great bonds with each other and with the staff supporting them. And I'm sure that when they look back on this period later in their lives, the good memories will far outweigh any anxieties about the wider health crisis. Of course, NSCG did their bit, providing PPE for our local hospital and care establishments, stripping the college supplies first, and then as more was needed, some of our engineering team came in to manufacture visors using our 3D printer equipment, and thank you to them. We also raided our shop and kitchen supplies, making donations to depleted food banks, and of course many of our students and staff volunteered to help support the NHS and the wider community in lots of different ways. Our support staff kept our support functions going throughout this period, either from home or by rota coming into college. And our student support team made virtual daily contact with the vulnerable learners who weren't able to attend college. Finally, our teachers. I said they were brilliant and talented earlier, and they haven't let me down. They have all stepped up to the plate, pushed themselves outside of their comfort zone and extended their technological skills in order to continue contact with our students. In fact, we even volunteered to be part of an Ofsted review of remote learning, and an Ofsted inspector spent a packed 2 days in June virtually reviewing our approach, talking to staff, students, managers, and attending virtual lessons. And although this wasn't an inspection, she had found it an overwhelmingly positive review, with staff and students who were a credit to the organisation. Her words, not mine. Throughout the entire period, our marketing team have had steam coming out of their machines, as in addition to the work producing several other virtual events, they've continually posted items illustrating that there's been a lot going on, with students assisting by contributing some great images, such as the Media Makeup Live Brief, the Student of the Month winner pictures, the Performing Arts students' musical links, and the AOC Sport Awards, where NSCG won 3 out of the 6 categories. Fantastic. Staff teams continue to be recognised externally, with 2 curriculum areas shortlisted for national awards during lockdown: the sports team at Stafford and our Foundation Studies internship provision, both awaiting the outcome. And of course, don't forget that NSCG was shortlisted for the prestigious TES College of the Year award. However, unfortunately, the event was to be held right at the end of March, so we don't know what will happen with that one yet, but fingers crossed. As you can see, we've definitely made the best of a bad time, but remote learning cannot replace the real face-to-face classroom and wider college experience, and therefore we are hopeful that we can fully reopen for business next term, and we can't wait to see everybody together again. Now for our first special guest video. Lord Stafford was set to give out the main awards for our Stafford celebration. A great supporter of our college and someone who really cares about young people and their future success. Lord Stafford.
Hello, my name's Lord Stafford, and I'm so sorry I cannot be with you on your special evening tonight for your prize giving. Sadly, all of us have had to go through some difficult times during the last 8 weeks, but none more so than you, the students and the teachers, in having to learn online from home. I know that inasmuch that my daughter and daughter-in-law are both teachers, and I've seen the pressures that they have been under. So well done to get to where we are now, and I hope you have a thoroughly enjoyable evening. And as I said, I'm just so sorry I can't be with you. I have taken this opportunity, I've never done a live broadcast like this, to show you where I live and just to say a few words about what I do. Behind me here is the family home, which I inherited some 30 years ago from my father. And my role in life is to pass it on to the next generation. Every morning I look down here into the park for this wonderful view, and at the bottom end of the park, which you probably can't see, is where the original house was. Sadly, we kept choosing the wrong side, and Cromwell burnt that down in 1640, and the house was then rebuilt here behind me in 1660, and then the Georgians put on our front in about 1730. So it's been in the family for 450 years. So although I own it, I actually really only feel as a caretaker, and it's been lent to me to pass on to the next generation. Now, I didn't have a very good start in trying to achieve that, in that I went to university but never got a degree. In fact, I got chucked out of university. My parents were so upset I got banished to Australia with £40 in my pocket and no one to meet me at the airport. Of course, in those days there were no mobile phones, so nobody knew where I was. So that was quite a quick growing up process. Anyway, 5 years ago, I was given the honour of being asked to be Chancellor at Staffordshire University. I didn't dare tell them I didn't have a degree. And one of the privileges is to attend their graduation ceremony, which is very similar to the prize giving which you're having tonight, obviously slightly bigger. But the excitement and to award the achievements of everybody is exactly the same. It's also an opportunity to say thank you. Thank you to your parents and families for the love and support that they've given you, because without that, you wouldn't be here this evening. So look across and just say thank you. Also, I'm delighted, I gather that there are some apprentices and the employers with you. I've always been a great advocate of getting businesses to work with colleges and universities, because you get students with new and bright ideas going into companies and then learning what it's like to be in the workplace. So that's a wonderful collaboration. So I'm delighted that we have some apprentices tonight, and also to congratulate the employers for collaborating with the college. And finally, but not least, the unsung heroes, the staff and teachers at the college. It takes a huge amount to get a college of this size on different campuses to be working, and also for the teachers, for the work that they put in. They must be thrilled to see the fruits of their labours in the awards that some of you will receive tonight. So congratulations to all of them. One small bit of advice: work hard. I know that is the last thing you want to hear, having had such a terrible time these last few weeks, but anything of value needs working at, be it a relationship, be it something you're good at sports or the arts or education or in the workplace. Because if you work hard, then you will fulfill your ambitions. Also, there's every chance if you work hard that luck will come along and you're able to use it. If you sit around waiting for Lady Luck to appear, that won't happen. So work hard, and I hope that you have a tremendous amount of luck in doing that. I'm so excited. You are the future. Old duffers like me are going into the sunset, but you are the future. So congratulations. I'm really excited for you, and I hope you have a thoroughly enjoyable evening. I just have one more important task, and that's to press the right button to switch this off. So thank you very much for listening to me.
And now for our first video, showing life on our sixth form academic pathway.
Good luck. A-levels aren't hard.
When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown a mind. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown a mind. This is brave, this is bruised, this is who I'm meant to be. This is me.
Okay, on to our first awards, which this evening are for students on our sixth form academic and vocational pathways. And right about now, I usually provide explicit when to clap instructions. Things are obviously a little different tonight, so please feel free to clap, cheer, whoop, and jump up and down at any time during the event. Okay then, on to our sixth form pathway academic awards, recognising the exceptional performance on an A-level programme. We're starting with the outstanding achievement for art and creative studies, which goes to Orla Fielder. Described by her lecturers as diligent, hard-working and really organised, Orla has adapted, developed and extended her creative skills, responding to the feedback and guidance from her teachers. Even with health challenges to deal with, Orla has been shielding at home. She never lets these obstacles stop her from pushing to achieve those top grades. An excellent illustrator who already has a good presence on Instagram, where she's actually sold some of her work. More recently, she's been commissioned to illustrate a book. Next steps is Stafford University to study illustration. Congratulations, Orla. The Outstanding Achievement Award for Humanities and Social Sciences goes to Jess Moore. Academically, a very able young lady who's taken full advantage of her place on the honours programme, using every opportunity to widen her experience beyond the curriculum, demonstrated specifically through her involvement in the HE Plus programme, where she completed and presented a very strong piece of independent research. An exceptional psychology student, Jess is forecast top grades and hopes to progress to the University of Kent to study psychology. Good luck, Jess. The Outstanding Achievement Award for A-Level Sciences goes to Mia Smith, a student who has really engaged with the additional opportunities her college programme has provided. Mia is highly motivated and has been able to independently source a range of work experience placements which have been pivotal in her decision as to what to do next after finishing college. A key contributor to the honours programme and a student volunteer extra helping with advice and guidance to future students, Mia has worked extremely hard throughout her programme. She's forecast top grades and her impressive university application secured her unconditional offer to study bioveterinary science at Lincoln. Fantastic, Mia. The Outstanding Achievement English Award goes to Elizabeth Meeson. In the words of her tutor, Lizzie went through some sort of epiphany in her reading of criticism. The way that she's picked up the style and carried this into her own work has been exceptional and has allowed her to move up to A-level grade work in her course. It has given her the confidence to embed her own ideas and perspectives into her writing. Her tutor says he has enjoyed reading her essays and seeing the breadth of the wider reading and criticism she has been engaging with. Thoroughly deserving of the A-Level English Award, Lizzie hopes to progress to the University of Derby for a degree in writing and publishing. Congratulations. Our next award is the Outstanding Achievement for A-Level Maths and Computer Science and goes to Tom Scholar. Pre-lockdown, Tom had achieved 100% attendance on his college programme. A determined young man, he has regularly achieved the highest grades in the class in assessments, but he is never satisfied and always looks for ways to improve. This determination, when coupled with his drive to study computer science, especially cyber security, seems to have paid off as he's predicted top grades and has a university offer from Birmingham to study computer science. Congratulations, Tom. Our next two awards in the academic category are for special achievement. The first winner of the A-Level Special Achievement Award goes to Adam Shepherd. A driven young man, Adam is a student motivated to work harder than anyone else in the room. His work ethic continues outside of the classroom as Adam completes hours of independent study each week to ensure success in his subjects. In addition, he was successful in being elected as president of the Student Union and is naturally someone who advocates on behalf of other learners from all areas of the college. A natural choice for a Special Achievement Award, Adam hopes to progress to the University of Portsmouth to study mathematics. Good luck, Adam. Our second winner in the A-Level Special Achievement category goes to Karenza Hudson. I first met Karenza in her first year when she achieved a Student of the Month award. A determined and highly focused young lady, Karenza came to us with an impressive set of GCSEs, despite hospital stays during this stressful period. A student with unwavering commitment to her own personal and academic development, Karenza's ambition from day one has been to pursue a career as a vet, probably the most competitive HE destination in the entire country. She has completed a range of relevant experiences which have helped to support her application for a university programme, an example being the extensive fundraising she completed in order to self-finance a trip to the Kruger National Park in South Africa, looking at wildlife conservation work. Also passionate about domestic, ethical and welfare issues, she's especially concerned about the health implications of animal obesity, which she saw firsthand in her work experience at an animal hydrotherapy unit. With an offer to study veterinary medicine at Nottingham, we wish Karenza the very best in her HE studies. And now it's time for a second video showing the life of a vocational student at NSCG.
Mama said, don't give up, it's a little complicated, all tied up, no more love, and I'd hate to see you waiting. Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing, didn't have a time but I always had a vision, always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living, didn't know how but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million, always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living, didn't know how but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million, always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing, didn't have a time but I always had a vision, always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living, didn't know how but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million, always had high hopes.
On to our next category of awards, which recognise the outstanding achievement of students on a vocational sixth form pathway. Our students on these programmes are typically with us for 2 years, completing a Level 3 programme equivalent to a 3 A-level course. The Outstanding Achievement Computing and IT Award goes to Callum Hutchinson. Callum was a little worried about starting college, but with help from his lead support tutors, he has flourished on his IT programme. Someone who can suffer from raised anxiety, it's fair to say the current pandemic has thrown up particular challenges for Callum. However, with support from family and the college team, he's been able to move on through lockdown and he is again working at his full potential, attending all of the Zoom calls and active on Microsoft Teams. Growing in confidence through his time with us, Callum joined his peers on the Disneyland Paris and Berlin trips, as well as attending the various visits to local universities. Now, at the end of his Level 3 programme, Callum has grown into a mature and well-rounded young man who has a clear focus of working in cybersecurity and is currently pursuing higher education, ideally along an apprenticeship related to his ultimate career aspirations. Congratulations, Callum. The Outstanding Achievement Creative Award goes to Wanicha Promrak, a hard-working student who is a pleasure to teach. Wanicha has 100% attendance for the 2 years of her programme, including her GCSE retake maths sessions. She works independently outside of her taught sessions, and it's no surprise that her forecast grades are at the top level in excess of her initial targets. Her achievements have been recognised outside of college, as Wanicha received 5 unconditional offers for all of the university courses she applied for. Next step, Salford to study fashion design. Congratulations. The Outstanding Achievement Early Years Award goes to Katie Harvey. Initially described as a very quiet student, we soon found out that Katie had hidden depths and has an amazing work ethic, regularly submitting work at a level in excess of her current advanced level programme. A fantastic role model for her peers, she is someone who is always willing to help others in a supportive and caring manner, acting as a class rep and a student extra at our open events. A highly professional early years practitioner, Katie has received outstanding reports from all her placements, receiving job offers from everyone. Described as an outstanding example of an emotionally and intellectually intelligent student, next steps for Katie is Staffordshire University to study primary school teaching. Congratulations, Katie. Our next award is the Outstanding Achievement in Engineering and goes to Harry Malbon, an exemplary student completing all of his coursework to an incredibly high standard with excellent attendance and punctuality. In his first year, he was runner-up in the AMG Mercedes-Benz Student of the Year Award, being picked at the post by a second-year student. Courteous and a pleasure to teach, the engineering team say that Harry will progress onto higher achievements and has an excellent engineering career ahead of him. Forecast top grades, Harry hopes to progress onto an apprenticeship in engineering. Good luck, Harry. The Outstanding Achievement in Health and Social Care Award goes to Kranti Ray. Kranti originates from Nepal but settled in Italy with his family, coming to Stafford in 2016 with English as his second language. He successfully completed a Level 2 programme, picking up a Level 2 award for his achievements in 2018, before progressing to his Level 3 studies. Described as a real asset to the department, he has grown in confidence and demonstrates an excellent work ethic and always has a smile on his face. Fantastic in placement, he is a genuine, caring and compassionate young man who does everything he can to support his peers. Highly effective in the extra role he has taken on as a student rep, he has taken every opportunity to immerse himself in his studies and wider college experience. He must like us, as he has 100% attendance for the past 3 years, which is brilliant. Kranti is intending to progress to Glasgow University to study psychology. Congratulations. Our next award recognises outstanding achievement in performing arts and goes to Ashley Gardner. Ash has flourished during her time at NSCG Stafford College. Her confidence has grown over the 2 years of study and she has impressed staff with her drive and determination to succeed. Progressing from a Level 2 programme, Ash is a student who digs deep in order to maximise her potential. If she's not in the library, you'll find Ash in the dance studio or contributing to extracurricular performing arts pursuits to further develop her skills in academic and practical work. Following a competitive process of auditions at the end of the first year, she was cast in the lead role at the end-of-year musical theatre production. In her second year, Ash has continued to thrive, playing Snow White in the pantomime alongside performing at open mic nights at external venues. More recently, collaborating with others to record her own songs and promoting these on social media. Next steps, Wolverhampton University for a BA in musical theatre. One to watch. Congratulations, Ashley. Our next award is the Outstanding Achievement in Public Services and goes to Taylor Hartley. A previous Student of the Month winner, a class rep, a student mentor and a college extra. A thread of public service runs through Taylor like a stick of rock. She has excelled in all aspects of her course and is self-motivated to achieve, but she's also someone who takes time to help others with their work. A police cadet outside of college, it's no surprise that Taylor has aspirations to join the police force. Pursuing a twin track, she's applied for the policing apprenticeship and has unconditional offers from Staffordshire and Derby universities to study policing. Best of luck, Taylor. Our next award is the Outstanding Achievement in Travel and Tourism and goes to Ella May Campbell Sutherland. Ella progressed from a Level 2 programme in 2018 and leaves us this year having achieved high grades on her Travel and Tourism Level 3 programme and having achieved her GCSE Maths along the way. Described by staff as a delight to have in the group, Ella has worked hard to juggle her academic work and part-time job at Alton Towers. With a passion for the industry and specifically visitor attractions, she has been successful in securing a place on the highly competitive Visitor Attraction and Resort Management course at Staffordshire University, a programme delivered in conjunction with Alton Towers. Obviously, the whole tourism industry is having a difficult time at the moment, but we hope that in the not too distant future, this vital employment area is able to bounce back. We wish Ella every success in her future endeavours. Our next award is for Outstanding Achievement in Business and goes to Sophie Horvath. A student who always contributes positively within the classroom, Sophie has redoubled her efforts this year after taking a slightly different route after her first year studies. Now on a business programme, it's really paid off. She's described as having a fantastic work ethic. She's first in the class and last to leave, usually staying behind to ask a final question or to help tidy the room. A great support to her peers. Her commitment to her studies has continued throughout the lockdown period, and Sophie is requesting additional material or guidance on a number of set tasks, always submitting work on time and responding to feedback. She's also been kind enough to email staff inquiring as to their welfare during these challenging times. See you in September, Sophie, for your second year. Congratulations. Our next award is the Outstanding Achievement in Sport and goes to Ellie Mae Ward. Ellie stands out for many reasons as an exceptional candidate for this award. Despite many barriers, she has excelled in every department across her 3 years studying with us at NSCG. As a learner on an education health and care plan, Ellie has had some challenges, particularly with English and maths. But with support from the college and through her hard work, Ellie is now completing distinction level assignments and is forecast top grades overall in her final programme. As you would expect, Ellie is passionate about sport and competes for the college. She reached the final of the AOC Regional Badminton competition, and she's also an FA Level 1 and Level 2 coach at football. She's a football activator, a class rep, and a member of the Student Union. Clearly a student who's taken every opportunity offered by the college, and she's excelled during her time with us. Next steps, a sports coaching degree at Worcester University. Good luck, Ellie. Our next award is for Outstanding Achievement in Vocational Science and goes to Jacob Averson. Integrity, enthusiastic and driven are just few of the words used by Jacob's tutors to describe him. He has overcome adversity on his applied science programme and worked tirelessly to achieve to the best of his ability. Responsive to feedback in order to improve his own performance, he is a student who engages with all aspects of his course and college experience, alongside a willingness to help his peers. Forecast top grades on his course. His next step is Wolverhampton University to study pharmaceutical science. Congratulations. Our final award in the sixth form vocational category is for special achievement and goes to Ben Careless. A previous Student of the Month winner, Ben has been at the forefront of his class and exceeded in all aspects of his programme. Always pushing himself to achieve outside of college, he is an active member of the local Army Cadets in his corporal role. and has secured a place in the Army Reserves, in which he serves his country. Unsurprisingly, Ben played an integral role during our Remembrance Day service held at college. And more recently, as you might expect, he was quick to volunteer for the NHS during the current pandemic. A young man we are so proud of. Ben hopes to go into the parachute regiment with the Army or into the area of counter-terrorism in the police. We wish Ben every success. And now for our first musical interlude this evening. Becky Morell is one of our talented staff I was referring to earlier. Becky is a performing arts lecturer, and she's singing for her first number something that is very poignant at this moment in time, Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
Once in a lullaby, somewhere over the rainbow skies. Skies are blue. Really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me. Where troubles melt like lemon drops, way above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me. Where troubles melt like lemon drops, way above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow. Skies are blue. dream really do come true. If the happy little bluebirds fly above the rainbow, why can't I?
Moving on to our next category, the Skills and Progression Pathway Awards, starting with our Skills Awards. In normal times, we have a great hair and beauty area with many talented students and staff. However, during lockdown, this department have been noticeably innovative in the way they have continued to engage and inspire their students to continue to work. The Outstanding Achievement Award in Hairdressing and Beauty goes to Nikita Patel. A student with high levels of attendance, Nikita has continued these high levels of engagement through remote learning, working on a variety of briefs. Amongst her recent achievements was winning the Easter competition with a makeup design which took 5 hours to complete. The brief was expressing the recent pandemic through her emotions. It was incredible work. She's also been involved in our recent virtual open event, making a video contribution, and prior to lockdown she worked on makeup for Screamfest and even transformed herself into a zombie sheep for a night, gaining experience of how prosthetics feel on the face, helping her to communicate to her future models what prosthetics will feel like. Nikita has set up her own independent makeup company, regularly creating new inspirational looks. In short, Nikita is a highly talented and creative makeup artist with a great future ahead. Next steps, UCB to study a degree in specialist hair and media makeup. Congratulations. Our next Skills Award is for Outstanding Achievement in Hospitality and Catering and goes to Elise Jones. In her second year with us, Elise has made tremendous progress during the year. Her confidence has grown, as seen in the way she presents food in the restaurant. In her skills sessions, she has produced some of the best dishes in her class. Taking pride and care in her work, she's always thinking of what flavours go together and how she can improve. Next steps for Elise, she hopes to combine Level 3 study alongside working in the industry, and we look forward to welcoming you back in college next term. Our next award is for Outstanding Achievement in Motor Vehicle, goes to Lewis Penny-Slynn. Described by his lecturers as excellent in class, a student who's always ready to work and who never forgets his PPE for workshop sessions, he's also a student who finishes tasks set at the very high standard, even staying into his break time if needed. Despite dealing with dyslexia, he is a student who goes above and beyond to develop his own skills, and he readily helps others in the group. Lockdown hasn't changed his approach to learning, and he has maintained excellent contact with lecturers. Next steps, Lewis hopes to progress onto an apprenticeship. Well done, Lewis. Moving on to our progression awards, the Outstanding Achievement at Foundation level goes to Barushka Mbai. Barushka moved to the UK from Africa less than a year ago with no qualifications. A lovely young woman who's extremely positive about learning. A student who is very focused on extending her knowledge. She even asks for additional work to support her success in those important maths and English subjects. She's also a keen sportswoman, and she's represented the college on a weekly basis playing football for us. Varushka has set her sights high and wants to go to university to study to become an aircraft engineer. So next steps are a little closer to home. She will be progressing onto an engineering programme at NSCG in September, and the world certainly needs more female engineers. Congratulations, Varushka. Our next award recognises outstanding achievement at intermediate level and goes to Naive Jones, a student totally committed and dedicated to her studies. With excellent attendance, she's always prepared for learning and applies the same commitment and interest to every assignment she is given, always wanting to improve. In addition to a Level 2 Art and Design Studies, she's achieved a Grade 4 GCSE English in a retake in November, which is absolutely fantastic. Predicted top grades in her Level 2 Art and Design programme. Next steps are on to the Level 3 Extended Diploma in Photography. Congratulations. Our next Progression Award for Outstanding Achievement at Intermediate Level goes to Kyle Haycock. Kyle would probably describe himself as somewhat shy and reserved, but he's used his time with us on the Level 2 Fitness Testing programme to not only develop his sports skills, but also to grow in confidence. Described by lecturers as an exceptional candidate who has achieved some fantastic grades in a very demanding course. Kyle needed to retake his GCSE maths with us and worked extremely hard early in the year and achieved success in the November resit, allowing him to totally focus on his sports programme for the rest of the year. So he's now all set to progress onto the Level 3 Sports Development Coaching and Fitness programme with us in September. Congratulations, Kyle. Our next award is the Progression Award for Special Achievement and goes to Thomas Allen. This award recognises Thomas's commitment to his studies, specifically the effort he's put into not only achieving fantastic grades on his professional cookery programme, but also the great feedback he's received from his placement at the Michelin star restaurant in the Cotswolds, where he worked developing his knife, plating and cookery skills. Scheduled prior to lockdown to represent us in the British Culinary Federation Cook and Serve competition, which sadly did not take place, Thomas is a student who very much recognises the value of external experience as a complement to his college studies. Next steps is progression onto the Level 3 Professional Cookery course with us next year. Well done, Thomas. Our next category of awards are the Cross College Awards. Current government policy for 16 to 18-year-olds has a big focus on English and maths. What that means is that if you haven't got GCSEs at grade 4 or above in these subjects when you arrive at college, you will have to continue to attend lessons and take examinations in these subjects alongside your main programme of study. Across both our college sites, we have around 3,000 young people resitting English and maths qualifications. And it's fair to say that although not all students relish this part of their programme, they all benefit from improvement in these important skill areas. Our first Cross College Awards recognise progress made by students in the important maths and English subject areas. The award for progress in English goes to Cameron Sargent. Cameron is a student who wins awards. Outside of college, he has a bulging trophy cabinet full of many national and international medals for his ice skating. In college, he's been a Student of the Month winner on 2 occasions and also a main award winner last year. This year, I'm delighted to be making this award recognising his great progress in English. Cameron joined us in 2017, taking entry Level 3 qualifications. Over time, his skills have improved and he was able to progress onto GCSE level English in 2018. Initially, the step up to GCSE was slightly overwhelming for Cameron, but he is a determined young man and I'm delighted to say that he is now consistently working at an amazing GCSE grade 5 level, particularly excelling in the creative writing aspects of the course. We wish him every success for Results Day in August. Congratulations, Cameron. Our second award for progress in English goes to Matthew Tonks. Matthew is retaking his GCSE English alongside a demanding Level 3 IT programme. An ambitious student, Matthew has benefited from support at college to help him overcome a few obstacles to learning. Making significant progress this year, he is now targeted for work at the higher end of the mark scheme. Again, like Cameron, he shows particular talents in the realm of creative writing, with pieces that are described by staff as totally engaging. Achieving grade 5 and a grade 6 in his mock exams, we wish him well for Results Day in August, and we look forward to seeing you in September on the second year of your Level 3 IT programme. Moving on to progress in maths, the first award goes to Charlotte Ponder. Charlotte is on the first year of an extremely demanding Level 3 Early Years programme, after successfully progressing from a Level 2 course with us in the previous year, achieving her GCSE English studies in that same first year. It's vital that early years practitioners have good math skills, and Charlotte recognises the benefit of achieving this important subject. With a grade 4 in a mock exam earlier this year, it helped to build her confidence. NSCG is a centre for maths excellence, and she's been able to be part of a group in national trials for mathematics. Charlotte has made a major contribution to the trial lessons through her engagement in the activities and feedback to the research team. We have everything crossed and hope for her success in the August results. Congratulations, Charlotte. Our next award for progress in maths goes to Kaylee Farmer. Quite simply, Kaylee has been consistently good throughout the year, with all classwork and homework completed to a very high standard, completing her maths work alongside a Level 3 in health and social care. As we know, confidence in maths is very important, and we've seen her confidence grow as her knowledge and skills have improved. Initially a little shy, she now actively participates in lessons, pushing herself outside of her comfort zone and offers answers to the rest of the group. This positive attitude to her work has continued during lockdown, and despite having to isolate herself, she has continued to produce work above and beyond what is expected. Fingers crossed for a good outcome in August, and we look forward to seeing you back at college in September. Congratulations. Our next Cross College Award recognises the outstanding achievement of an adult learner on any adult course in the college. The Student of the Year Adult Award goes to Liam Bracey. Liam is currently completing his Level 3 Electrical Installation course as an evening class student. Not the easiest programme to work on during lockdown, he has continued to work diligently on all assignments, even pushing the staff team to put more work on eyesight, as he is keen to get ahead in his studies. Described by staff as a model student, before lockdown, Liam had achieved 100% attendance. He is always first to arrive and last to leave, with a real appetite to learn and understand as much as possible of the subject. We hope Liam is able to complete his final assessments very soon. Congratulations, Liam. The second winner in the Student of the Year category is Charlotte Glover, an exceptionally hard-working person who is studying GCSE Maths as an evening course, having successfully completed functional skills last year. Charlotte finds maths difficult. She is completing the course for her own personal achievement, having had 3 previous attempts at school. A children's nurse at New Cross Hospital, she's obviously kept extremely busy at work, but has managed to combine work with homeschooling her daughter and continuing to work hard on her studies, and also helping and encouraging her peers. Over the duration of the course, Charlotte has logged on to MathsWatch 205 times, spending 7,330 minutes answering more than 2,200 questions and watching 64 videos. She's acquired 99 skills and mastered 83. She's completed the remote task set and has additionally completed Maths Genie worksheets, along with working through her own GCSE revision and exam question workbooks. A student who absolutely goes above and beyond in her commitment to a programme. We have everything crossed that Charlotte gets the grade she so richly deserves in August. Congratulations. Our final Cross College Award recognises the work of our student extras. Extras are our student ambassadors who help support us in a wide range of different college events. They come from all over the college and all do a fantastic job for it. The Extra of the Year award goes to Sean Shaughnessy, an A-level in his first year with us, studying chemistry, maths and physics. He recognised that a role as a college extra would help him develop his self-confidence in speaking to people who he doesn't know. Usually a quiet student, he's been able to push himself outside of his comfort zone and is now the first to volunteer to help us for every event. A young man with a lovely manner, he's extremely welcoming to potential new students, and we've had tremendous feedback from visitors to this effect. We hope that Sean will continue in his role with us next year, and we look forward to seeing you next term. Thank you so much for your help. Now on to our next special guest, Carol Shanahan. Carol is co-owner of Port Vale Football Club, coming to their rescue last year. With a supporter and wider community focus, Port Vale has really started to find success and was potentially in the running for the playoffs this year. Unfortunately, not to be, but a strong top-half finish is a good basis to push on next season. Carol is also Director of Synectic Solutions, an IT company based now in Burslem. And Carol will tell you a little bit about how she got into computing during her video.
Hello everyone, it's Carol Shanahan here. I understand that with the current coronavirus situation that your college year has been cut short, but it's brilliant that you've still got the opportunity to celebrate all the achievements, and you mustn't forget the achievements that you've had for your students, the apprentices and the employers. And so now we can have a virtual awards evening online. As you can see, that is not where I am. I am currently at Port Vale. It's a beautiful sunny day, and so you're just going to have to view that when you're sat at home watching the award ceremony. I've been asked to speak, and as I have done on a few occasions for the college, to you students, to sort of really say how well done that I feel that you've worked so hard, and this year in particular has been where you've had to suddenly cut short, and what you've been through since. I think you've got to be really kind to yourselves of looking of what this corona lockdown has meant to you as people finishing this part of your education and moving on to your next. When you look to my education, and when I look back to when I was young, I didn't have the advantages that you've got, because I never had an award ceremony either online or anywhere else, because I'm afraid that I didn't engage in education at all. I often say that my best talent was truancy, and on that I was superb. And to be fair, it taught me a lot of skills which I've taken on into later life, although I don't advocate it because it was not the easiest way to go. So I left school without any qualifications. So for that, I am really impressed and really jealous of what you guys have done. And what I had to do was then talk my way into jobs. And I think that there's a lesson in there really, that even with your qualifications, you're still going to need to do a bit of that. You're still going to need to be able to present yourself and to why you are a good person to be employed. And that comes from having confidence in yourself, and what you've all achieved today will go some part to do that. At start of building your brand. You are a brand, and how are you then going to go and sell that in the outside world? And certainly given that the world is changing, you're going to need to be on top of that. So I taught my way into a job as the first woman computer operator in a company called Hoskin Systems in West Bromwich, which is where I was living, and I was the first female. And that might sound a bit odd now, but the job that I went for, they needed somebody that was 18, a man, because you could say, experienced in computing, 5 O-levels, 2 A-levels, and a driver. And I was 17, a woman, no experience, no qualifications, and I couldn't drive. But I didn't see why that should stop me, because I felt that if I was there, then they could see what I felt I could see in myself. When I look back, I mean, I think I was quite precocious, but it worked. And I really talked to them about why I thought that I would be a good chance for them to take. And it worked out well, because I've now been running with my husband Kevin the IT company which is next door to Port Vale, Synectics, and we employ 360 people, and we work on fraud detection and prevention with banks, building societies and insurance companies in the UK and around the world. And so I would never have known when I sat at my school that I would end up where I've ended up now. In fact, when I was 40, I went back for a reunion, and I spoke to my maths teacher, and he said, "Oh, what are you doing?" And we'd started Synectics, so I told him about that. And he said, "I always knew you'd do well." And I said, "You didn't. You'd assign me to the gutter." And he said, "No, you were walking a path, and that you were always going to fall one way or the other, and whichever way you fell, it was going to be spectacular, because you had that spirit within you." He said, "But there was something which said to me that you would fall the right way." And I'm pleased to say that I did. And that's what really drives me to do my community work and to work with young people in this area, because there's a lot of people exactly the same as I was when I was 17. And if people could listen to them in the way that I was listened to and I was given that opportunity, then you could all be crazy and end up owning a football club when you're 62. Who knows? And for the Stoke City fans out there, it doesn't have to be Port Vale. You're all right. So again, well done. I'm really, really proud, and you've had a great opportunity. I think Newcastle College is a really high standard, and I've been very impressed with everything that I've seen there. And you've made the most of that, so well done with that. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and best of luck at going forward. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and stay safe. And congratulations. Well done.
Our next category of awards recognises the outstanding achievement of students completing an apprenticeship programme. Apprenticeship training and our work with employers is an extremely important area of our work, and we're pretty good at it. Rated outstanding by Ofsted, we are currently training more than 1,000 apprentices in diverse sector areas. Anyone who has ever completed training alongside work knows how demanding an apprenticeship programme is. It is very definitely not an easy option. Our first award in this category recognises outstanding achievement of an intermediate apprentice and goes to Kelly Billett. Currently completing a Level 2 certificate in supporting teaching and learning in schools, her employer is Landywood Primary School. Whilst in training, she has also achieved a number of awards enhancing her employability skills and the support she is able to provide for the children in her care, including COSH, e-safety and safeguarding. Involved in supervising the lunchtime periods, Kelly is also supporting the planning of learning activities in the classroom, developing advanced skills through her intermediate programme. She has shown excellent commitment to all aspects of apprenticeship and is a worthy winner of this award. Congratulations. Our second Outstanding Achievement Intermediate Apprentice Award winner is Lewis Tuckley. Currently completing his Level 2 Site Carpentry programme, Lewis is described by his assessor and his employer as a trainee who gives 100%. Progressing on to an apprenticeship from a Level 1 full-time college course, Lewis is now with the company S.J. Richards, where he has flourished in his work role. They are extremely pleased with his progress and dedication to his work, and he has all the makings of a skilled carpenter. Well done, Lewis. Moving on to the Outstanding Achievement Advanced Apprentice Award, which goes to Keris Hill. An apprentice with the company Moog from Wolverhampton, Keris is on a Level 3 mechanical engineering training programme and is described by the team as a very hard-working trainee who submits high-quality portfolio work and whose practical work for the evidence collection is exemplary. More recently, Keris has been invaluable in supporting communication with colleagues on the course during the lockdown period, an asset to her employer and to NSCG. Congratulations, Keris. The next winner of the Outstanding Achievement Advanced Apprentice Award is Ben Colley. Completing the Level 3 Diploma in Specialist Support for Teaching and Learning in Schools at Queenscroft High School, Ben has been nominated because of his dedication and commitment to both the course and his job role. Our career paths can often change, and Ben has switched his career path, moving from an ICT consultant role to becoming a teaching assistant. Feedback from his employers is glowing, and his head teacher has recommended that he applies for a full-time job with the school as soon as the vacancies come out next academic year. Ben is also studying GCSE Maths alongside his Level 3 studies and has completed some short courses with the Open University to enhance his job role and his work with children. Fantastic, Ben, well done. An apprenticeship is no barrier to progressing through to higher education, and our next award goes to an individual who has excelled in their Higher Apprentice Training programme. The Outstanding Achievement Higher Apprentice Award goes to Thomas Lloyd. Currently completing a Level 4 Diploma in Engineering Manufacture, Thomas is also an employee at Moog in Wolverhampton. Alongside a demanding job role, Thomas works extremely hard on his off-the-job studies, achieving consistently high-quality work in his Level 4 NVQ units, using his in-depth knowledge of the work required for the theoretical side of the NVQ over 12 units, and achieving distinction level grades on his HNC assignments. During the lockdown, he has maintained close communication with his assessors, and they describe him as a very hard-working young man who is building a great portfolio of work and expanding the knowledge and skills needed to help contribute to the success of his company. Congratulations, Thomas. And now for another short video showcasing apprenticeship and apprenticeship training at NSCG.
It's so unfortunate, but that's just alright. I get be treated so badly, baby, but that's just alright. My feelings I don't hide 'em, 'cause inside they keep on burning. Your feelings you should hide 'em. I'm something special, baby. It's 'cause I was never broken by you.
A key requirement of a top apprenticeship training programme comes from the support trainees receive from their employer. In addition, we are regularly making other demands on employers, asking them to support us by providing extended work placements, student internships, asking them to come into college as guest speakers, asking them to act as mentors. Our list of requests is endless. We are proud to work with more than 850 great companies, large and small, and choosing the winners for the Employer Award category is always extremely tough. The companies receiving the awards tonight are described by our staff team as excellent employers, committed to training not only their own staff, they make a wider contribution, helping us in our work to ensure students are more employable as a result of their college experience. Together, we work collaboratively to promote the apprenticeship route as a real career option for young people and adults. In the Best New Employer category, the winner is Aston Marina. Known as a fabulous local venue offering excellent facilities on the canal side in Stone, a great supporter of their local community, they use local and seasonal ingredients sourced from within Staffordshire as far as possible in their menus. Winning awards for their food, we also recognise the great support they provide for their employees on an apprenticeship programme, offering formalised training and development, a structured career path and wages in excess of the minimum apprenticeship wage. They work extremely closely with their NSCG assessor, and the company team have helped support recruitment events for the college, promoting the benefits of an apprenticeship. The lockdown challenge is hard for the industry, but our apprentice at the company was able to continue to work and indeed develop his skills in a different way, working very closely with the head chef as they have remained open, providing takeaway dishes and retailing items through their on-site shop. It is our aim to build on the great start we have made with this new employer and to support their growth and future success. The winner of the Best Small Employer Award goes to Enabling Activities Limited, a small organisation that believe people with disabilities have potential previously untapped by conventional support. Their aim is to realise this potential by a person-centred approach, combining essential life skills combined with opportunities for adventurous and fun outdoor activities. After the initial visit to the company, it was obvious that this would be a great opportunity for a health and social care apprentice to gain valuable experience with a very supportive employer. The founder, Kathy, has a vision to build the organisation and reach as much of the wider community as possible, and she felt that an apprentice would bring new life and younger knowledge to the organisation. With their first apprentice, Megan, now in training, the company has provided fantastic support for her and she is thriving within the organisation and has just completed her endpoint assessment whilst being in lockdown. Megan was one of the first learners to complete online invigilation and has just received a merit for her excellent efforts, testament to the fantastic support from her employer and to the contribution from NSCG. Congratulations. Our second winner in the Best Small Employer category is Queenscroft High School, a school for young people with a range of SEN and disabilities. Queenscroft provides tremendous support for their trainees. We currently support 9 apprentices at the school in the business and teaching assistant work areas. They have been able to support progression for trainees and provide bespoke training packages relevant to their job roles, which is great for the learner. Despite the relatively small scale of the business, the individual support they are able to provide for apprentices is exemplary, and trainees thrive in the organisation. During lockdown, the school has been supportive, with all trainees being paid and encouraged to rota into work alongside teachers supporting vulnerable key worker children. The school encourages learners to take up opportunities for extra training roles and to meet their individual needs, and has a designated overall mentor who organises the pairing up of all apprentices with experienced teachers who will support their developmental needs. Congratulations, Queenscroft High School. The Best Large Employer Award goes to the Midlands Partnership Foundation Trust, a business we have worked in successful collaboration with for many years, supporting more than 80 apprentices over a 10-year period. MPFT recognise the value of providing high quality support for their trainees, and they allocate all learners with resources and allocated time to complete their training. This is important to ensure that learners receive the required on-the-job and off-the-job training. Managers always ensure that they are available to review learners' progress and offer support where required. The training department hold regular progress meetings with the college to identify any issues or concerns that either party might have. The current pandemic is a huge challenge for MPFT. However, they have continued to support their apprentices through the unprecedented situation, and learners have been able to use a variety of technical platforms to continue their studies. We are extremely proud of our work with the Trust. Congratulations. Our second winner in the Best Large Employer category is AP Web. A long-established family-owned employer in Stafford, AP Web Plant Hire has been a supplier of all specialist rail and construction equipment since 1971. Approved by Network Rail, they own one of the largest fleets of rail plants and attachments in the UK, regularly investing in new and innovative solutions to a wide range of track maintenance problems nationally. Their aim is to be the standard against which all other plant hirers are measured, and they're always on the lookout for talented people to help achieve this goal. Good, better, best. Let us never rest until our best is better and our better best is their mantra. And the apprentices that are with NSCG from AP Web know how important this is. They pursue a culture of stable long-term employment and a belief in a helpful and hard-working labour force. They are committed to developing people from all backgrounds and abilities with the skills, motivation and determination to be part of a highly dedicated team. And their team take time out of their calendar every year to come into college and deliver a presentation and team building session with our full-time students looking to pursue a career in this industry. AP Web apprentices are both ambassadors for the industry and for NSCG, and we are proud to be working with them. Congratulations. Our final winner in this category is the Employer of the Year. And this year, the award goes to the University Hospital North Midlands, UHNM. NSCG has worked with the hospital apprenticeship team for some time, but recently we have collaborated with the UHNM Learning, Education and Widening Participation team for health and social care placements and a specialist end-of-life care project. This opportunity gives students a range of placements across the NHS health sector, looking at roles and offering career guidance opportunities in areas of interest that is both across Royalstoke and county hospitals. Students have a chance of tours of clinical and non-clinical areas, speed networking with clinical and non-clinical staff, and skills lab demonstrations and practice. This offers students hands-on experience into this demanding sector. For our full-time health and social care students, we have collaborated on a palliative care project, an absolutely fantastic opportunity for our students to get hands-on experience on wards with health professionals. UHNM have also provided guest speakers and workshop sessions to enhance deeper learning for our learners on both of our college sites, richly enhancing their college programme and placement experience. My staff say that Charmaine and the team have ensured the project has clear and definitive learning aims that have enhanced the learners' curriculum. In addition, they have been and will be exposed to situations in both a classroom and practical context that they would otherwise not have accessed via the curriculum content. This has culminated in them gaining knowledge and understanding at great depth and has enhanced their learning experience beyond expectations. We hope to build on and continue this partnership as we see it as a valuable addition to our core curriculum. Thank you to Charmaine Butcher, the end-of-life care facilitator, and to Ian Carruthers from the Widening Participation team. And a great big round of applause, please, for UHNM and the NHS everywhere. please feel free to clap at home. And just before we start with our sport awards, we've time for another video.
Like a beast in the jungle, in the heat of the rumble, I ain't got nothing to lose. Hey, I've been fighting these hard times in the ghettos of my mind. Now it's victory that I choose. Hey, yes, my soul is blessed, the king is born. Mama, I confess I'm a bad, bad man. Ain't no one like me. I'm a legend. Ain't no one like me. I'm a legend, legend. 'Cause I've been down so long that my crown and thorn is destined. Ain't no one like me. I'm a legend, legend, legend. Like a bull in a glass house, no bull about to smash out. Can't nothing stand in my way. I don't care what the place is, from the penthouse to pavement. You better hear what I say. Hey, yeah. Yes, my soul is blessed, the king is born. Mama, I confess I'm a bad, bad man. Ain't no one like me. I'm a legend. Ain't no one like me. I'm a legend, legend. 'Cause I've been down so long that my crown and thorn is destined. Ain't no one like me. I'm a legend, legend, legend. King is born.
Hi guys, it's Jack Butland here. I just wanted to say on behalf of the club, a massive congratulations to all the nominees and award winners of your individual and team achievements this year. I'm sure you're all desperate to get back playing the sports that you love. I know I am. But in the meantime, keep fit, stay safe, and I will see you all soon. Cheers.
Now on to our sports awards. Here at NSCG Stafford, we have a sports offer which students from any programme can participate in. We are passionate about sport at NSCG and have competitive teams in many sports, with students having opportunities to compete at local, regional, national and even international level. The sports facilities available to students at Stafford take in some of the best facilities locally, and our new build plans for this campus encompass a fantastic new sports hall. I can't wait. During normal times, our sports awards are given out by the top athlete, that is Ian Marston, the GB Paralympic medalist. We hope to see Ian again next year, but unfortunately, you'll have to make do with me tonight. Our first award is the Sport Volunteer of the Year and goes to Matthew Wright, described by the team as an excellent student who has 100% attendance on his Level 2 Sports Leader course. This award is given to Matthew, recognising his work outside of college, where he is a volunteer for the West Midlands Special Olympics organisation. Prior to lockdown, every Saturday morning he dedicates his time from 9 to 1 to help support the training needs for athletes of all levels and disabilities. When competitions take place in the West Midlands, he is there to support the games, the participants, and as a marshal when needed. A fantastic young man. Congratulations, Matthew. Our top team award is highly contested, and this year the Team of the Year award goes to the netball team. Mia, Paige, Sophie, Megan, Jada, Maddie, Hannah, Harriet and Naomi. I hope I haven't missed anyone. Newly formed in the past 2 years, it's hard to build a strong team. It requires commitment from the squad for training and games, and the coach, of course. This year has seen the added pressure of training off-site at the local sports centre. As I said, Sports Hall is coming in the new build. This year, the girls' passion for playing has been absolutely amazing. The team even competed in the AOC West Midlands Regionals, the first time for a squad solely from the Stafford campus. Netball at Stafford is moving forward apace, and we look forward to seeing many of the girls back with us next year. Congratulations, very well deserved. Our Top Athletes Awards are the Ian Marsden Awards for Sporting Excellence. Our first award goes to Jada Gurdon, captain of the netball team, so a double award winner, and currently a BTEC Sports Science student. Jada has developed as a player over the last 2 years and has excellent attacking skills. Playing goal attack for the team, her shooting skills are second to none, and her ability to shoot from a distance is outstanding. Her tenacity, confidence, determination, and excellent communication skills make her a great captain for the team. Her netball skills are Division 1 standard, and her physical fitness allows movement around the court with ease, helped by great footwork. She currently plays in the Stafford Netball League for Stafford Netball Club in Division 2. An athlete with fantastic determination and a player who motivates the team. We look forward to seeing you with us again next year. Congratulations, Jada. The second winner of the Ian Marsden Award for Sporting Excellence goes to Mark Dixon. Mark's game is played with that funny-shaped ball. A rugby player who never gives up and who can be relied upon to give 100% in everything that he does, whether it involves his college work, his training, or playing for us in matches. At NSCG, we have a squad made up from players from both our college sites. Mark is a player who's described as someone who never gives up. He's a great support to others on the pitch, encouraging them to battle to the last minute. He's never missed a game in the 2 years with us at NSCG, which is an amazing achievement, and he's always the first to confirm his availability for matches, normally within 30 seconds of the message being sent out. His love for playing rugby is there for everyone to see. We will miss him next season, but Mark is off to Birmingham University, where we hope he will continue to play this great game. Congratulations, Mark. On to our second musical number, a song that's very apt for a celebration award, and Becky is going to sing A Moment Like This.
What if I told you it was all meant to be? Would you believe me? Would you agree? It's almost that feeling that we've met before. So tell me that you don't think I'm crazy when I tell you love has come here and now. A moment like this, some people wait a lifetime for a moment like this. Some people search forever for that one special kiss. Oh, I can't believe it's happening to me. Some people wait a lifetime for a moment like this. Everything changes, but beauty remains. Something so tender, oh, I can't explain. Well, I may be dreaming, but till I awake, can we make this dream last forever? And I'll cherish all the love that we share. A moment like this, some people wait a lifetime for a moment like this. Some people search forever for that one special kiss. I can't believe it's happening to me. Some people wait a lifetime for a moment
Next, we have a special award given in memory of a past student. The Laura Furnival Award recognises the outstanding achievement of a student who has battled through adversity to succeed. And this year it goes to Josh Lockley. Josh joined us as a shy young man struggling with his dyslexia, which affected his confidence. He wanted a level 2 course, but we encouraged him to go straight onto a level 3 programme as he had the GCSE grades. At the time, he wanted to take a safe option. Now, 2 years later, he has excelled in many aspects of his level 3 media production programme, particularly the practical parts of the course. Someone who has fully immersed himself in his studies to the point that for the final interactive film project, he actively found, tested and taught available software platforms to his peers. Not only this, but Josh has taken an active role in course recruitment, involving himself in various open events throughout the year. Through lockdown, he has been in continual contact, airing views of his peers, along with offering creative solutions to some of the challenging problems we have faced for completing production-based work in a remote way. Next steps for Josh, he hopes to progress to study film production at Stafford University next year. A fantastic outcome. Congratulations, Josh. Our final 2 awards are chosen by me and recognise the outstanding achievement of 2 students. The Principal's Award for Outstanding Vocational Achievement goes to Dylan Webb. Completing a Level 3 Extended Diploma in IT, Dylan came to us from school describing college as a breath of fresh air. Dylan has always been very clear on his destination. He has always wanted to go into the RAF, although he's also applied for university. A real asset to the classroom, making the most out of his college experience, he's attended all trips and external visits, including travelling to Disneyland Paris and Berlin. Outside of college, Dylan is involved in scouting, travelling with them across the country. During his college studies, he's completed valuable work experience and during lockdown has adapted to this more challenging learning style, attending all of the Zoom classes, submitting all work on time and at the high standard. Forecast to achieve the highest distinction star grades, we wish Dylan every success in the future. Congratulations. The second Principal's Award and the final award for the evening is for a student on an academic A-level programme. And the winner is Sean Gilmore. Taking A-levels in business, law and sociology, Sean came to us with excellent GCSE grades, therefore a great deal is always expected of her. She has continued to build on her strong academic foundations and with a ferocious work ethic, she is set to achieve the highest grades in her A-level subjects. Sean is also a member of our Honours Programme. The Honours Programme, in case you don't know, seeks to guide our most able students to aspire to apply for competitive and demanding courses, and Sean has engaged fully with all aspects of the Honours Tutorial Programme, which has helped in her university application. A fantastic young lady, independent and driven, Sean will undoubtedly make an impact in the world of business. Starting with her university degree, she plans to study at the University of Liverpool, studying business management with a year in industry. Huge congratulations, Sean, well done. That brings us to the end of our virtual celebration evening. I hope you've enjoyed it, but before I go, I must say a few thank yous. First, a big thank you to the special guests who took the time to record video messages for us. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you to my team who've pulled this celebration event together. It's always a huge piece of work, and this year it's had the technological aspects just to make it even more tricky. Particular thanks to Denise and Lindsay and their team, and John for sound, and Becky for her beautiful musical pieces. My biggest thanks this year goes to Joe, our marketing manager, and Dan, our cameraman and film editor and producer. You wouldn't believe what they've had to put up with. They've been very patient with me. They're actually here now, both watching. Thank you both very much. My final words are to our successful award winners, many of whom are leaving us this time. Be proud of your achievements tonight. Thank you for your contribution to our college. And as you go forward in your lives, try and remember to always demand more from yourself. Be determined and resilient, even in the face of repeated failure. Dream big and go further than you thought you could go. And in all things, show respect and be kind to yourself, other people, and of course to our planet. Take care, everyone, and thank you.